Hey there, Internet. It's me, Broken Terrain, and I made this cool spear rack with some bits I'm going to show you after the drop. Sprues. So many sprues. Oh my goodness, I've got so many sprues, and with all these extra sprues comes all those extra bits. Make sure you clip those bits and pieces out because there's some valuable stuff here. Today we're going to use a couple of the extra arms. The Games Workshop miniatures have extra arms for extra weapon choices. And I'm going to grab up some spears and some pole axes. I think that's a Volge, but I'm not sure. Tell me in the comments, what in the world is on that weapon rack? There's spears and what else? Some kind of pole arm. Does it matter? No, it does not. We're going to do our little weapon rack, and we're going to grab these bits and pieces, and you'll see that there's a hand and an arm attached to each one. I'm going to use my clippers and start by clipping away the fingers and thumbs and the hand from the stick or the handle of the weapon, and then just use my X-Acto to shave and clean up the rest of it as if the hand was never there. Don't forget while you're doing this to go ahead and scrape those mold lines. You want these to look nice and clean. Well done. I like it. And now it's time to turn to the spear rack itself. And I would recommend doing an image search online and finding a style of spear rack or weapon rack that you like and feel like you could create or recreate miniature-wise. You'll notice that I've kind of done a hybrid or a hodgepodge of versions that I've found online, and I'm ultimately really happy with it. But it's what I was comfortable making, right? This video is not necessarily about the rack itself, though I am showing you through the video the steps I took to make it. It's more about the idea or the concept of how to utilize the extra bits and pieces that you find you end up with after a model build, like the extra weapons. I love the extra weapon and arm choices, and the best part about it is being able to utilize a lot of these really cool looking weapons in lots of different and fun ways. In this particular way, a nice little piece of scatter that doubles as a spear rack, or any kind of weapon rack, I guess. A great place for characters to find weapons in a dungeon or sneaking about a castle or a battlefield or an enemy encampment. I really like it. I like the concept, and I hope you like it too. It's time for the spiel. Sorry. If you like this content, if you like what you're watching, please smash that like button. It really helps me out, but gives me a bump in the YouTube algorithm, and I really appreciate it. If you like this video and you want to see more stuff like it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and maybe that bell for notifications. That's going to let YouTube know that you want to see more videos of mine, and it will alert you when they drop. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I've also opened up memberships on YouTube. For a while, I had been telling everybody to go to Subscribestar, and I'd still like you to continue doing that, but I thought, maybe I'm asking too much. Maybe I'm asking you too much to leave this website, go to another website, make an account there, and then give me money. That seems like a big ask. So, to make it easier to give me money, there are now memberships on YouTube. Yes, with the $10 a month membership, you get access to my pen and paper role-playing game, The Broken, and I really think you're going to like it. And there's some larger tiers that are opening up the ability to play the game, The Broken, with none other than the creator of the game itself. So if that is something you are interested in, check out the membership. And hey, if you like the video and you just want to do a one-time thank you very much, That button is the super thanks, and I'd really appreciate that too. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm done with the spiel now. Back to the craft. You can see the racks all glued up, decorated, looking nice. I used a couple of those stick-on studs as bolts, and I really like the look. I chose not to paint or stain the rack. I don't know why. I just didn't want to. I liked the way it looked, and so I left it. That's it. That's all. But I did go in with, I believe, an oak brown from Army Painter, and got the handles to my pole arms all painted up. Mummy robes, also from Army Painter, to do up the lacing to ensure the heads of those pole arms, don't fly off as you're stabbing and slashing your enemies. And then ultimately I go in with Army Painter's gunmetal, I think, to do the blades and spear tips. And I love it. Love the way it turned out. It is going to be an incredibly useful piece of scatter, and so useful, in fact, I should have done 2, 3, or 4 of them. The idea, though, was to get some nice quick videos out. And that didn't fare too well. I think I got overwhelmed with the sprues and bits. My goodness. There's still so many of them. I've got all kinds of tiny projects that are halfway done. It's like, broken. You learned, man. You know this about yourself. Do one project, finish it, move on. Don't do more than one at a time. What's wrong with you? Anyway, I've got a couple Bitsbox videos coming out for everybody, and then a couple of really cool projects in the works. So thank you so much for tuning in and checking out this video. I really appreciate it. Until next time, everybody, like each other, love each other, and craft on.